So we have Newton on the left here with his prism radiating separated rays of light. And we have Galileo with an extra L up there and his telescope. Both carved in the same naive faux art, I guess you could say, style. There's obviously some age to this section. You can tell the way that it's been cut. Same here. And some minor decoration here. Those stars in the corners. Newton with the ends engraved backwards, which was an old little engraver's conceit. I think you used to see that sometimes in old stuff. And inside these supports obviously very recent. The back, as you'll notice, plenty of light coming in through the back there, because that back is, well, it's old wood, but it's been very recently crudely attached to the back. There's a little arrangement here for securing that door, and that looks pretty old. There's a lock. I know nothing about locks, but I wouldn't say that was terribly old, 19th century lock. A stretcher underneath. And very plain legs. Support pieces. A little bit of decoration, fairly standard. Now, if we look at the top, back here is evidence of some long hinges here as well. This one's still got the remains of a nail in there. So I don't know whether that means anything. As I say, the back, recent galvanised nails, so pretty horribly just tacked on there. This is the back of one of the panels. So there's some shaping there. There's the back of the other one. And the actual figurative panels are on this shaped piece of wood. And obviously that's separate from the border. And the mystery to me is the subject matter, because if you are of a sufficient social standing to be a natural philosopher or scientist, 18th, 19th century, why would you commission these very crude engravings when presumably you'd be able to afford something much finer? If these are older than 19th century, They're more like the style that they appear to be suggests earlier. Have they been built into this 19th century cabinet later? But it's not easy to see where the old stops and the newer begins. Not for me anyway, I know nothing about furniture, but another possibility. You're a carpenter, say 1830s, you go to the Mechanics Institute to improve your education, or to get some education. And after a while you own a few simple optical devices, or maybe some books that include details of optics, and you're interested in optics, astronomy maybe, light. You decide you're going to make yourself a cupboard to hold your books or your instruments, and you're struggling. You couldn't possibly afford to pay a professional wood engraver to do a fine quality job, but you're a carpenter, so you decide to do it yourself. Not very likely, not impossible, I suppose. Now, it could be that there is a very simple explanation for these things. If so, and if you know what it's likely to be, please leave a comment in one of the comment boxes below, because I'm rather intrigued. I bought it to keep some of my optical items in and on. I didn't pay a huge amount of money for it. I just would be interested to know whether any of its story, which perhaps is just locked in the past, could be unlocked. Thank you for watching.